guys, my name is Ron Davis and I own Red Scorpion Fabworks and Off-Road here in Tampa, Florida. We are a Jeep shop that has been around for about 15 years now, and this is our new weekly YouTube channel. So we have quite a few Jeeps here this week we're going to be fixing on. We got a YJ behind you. We have a JK behind that, JL behind that. Gear job, another gear job, a restoration frame swap on a scrambler. There's the body, there's the new frame. This TJ, this black one, we did a frame swap last week. We're going to be finishing up that this week. And we have about 3 more gear jobs coming in this week that we're going to try to get done before Saturday, because next week we're all in SEMA in Vegas. Stay tuned to the channel and you'll see the rest of it this week.
That's why I do it all. Oh man. We got a problem. Just in case you didn't know. We did trimming of my hair before we started. We did. We went out in the sun and all of a sudden the camera turned on. I said, wait, cut. We gotta go inside. And Ron was like, why? And I'm like, because your nose hairs are glistening.
He's laughing.
I need to stay in character all day.
Join in the fun. But let me show you what I use to trim my hairs.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be great. I'm afraid to see what he's gonna bring back.
So if you're ever in the shop and you got nose hair, these work really good. You do have to shove it up there a little bit, but it works.
Shove it up there.
But just make sure you clean them off really good, because I ended up getting stuff in my nose. But they work really, really well.
So, today is gonna work out fantastically.
Hey Ron, what are we doing today?
Ball joints, and more ball joints.
What are you doing right now?
We are doing reed knuckles, Dynatrack ball joints, and RCV axle shaft on a JT. And I think I'm wearing most of the grease.
Ron's tip of the day is anti-seize everything.
We use Camber Midwest spray.
This video is sponsored by.
Yeah, they should be paying me for this. I use the shit out of that. I don't have to use the bottle. I just rather use the spray. It's quicker, easier,
You don't wear it.
and you don't wear it. So I like looking like a tin man every once in a while. All right, I'm gonna slide to the other side, and I'll come back and tighten these bolts down and do that. All right, so anti-seize again, just so we like using a lot. RCB, strongest shit out there. All right, so we're gonna shove this boot in there. Here's a big fat piece. On this side, so this still slides in there. Very nice. Hey guys, what we're doing is we're finishing up this job that we're working on now with reed knuckles, dynatrack, ball joints, and we are doing the RCV axle shaft. So right now I'm sliding the inner axle shaft in, then we'll put the boot on through, and then we're gonna assimilate this to this, then we're gonna slide it through. All right, so now we have the inner rod going all the way through, the inner axle shaft, so we got that through. Oh, big, little, don't fit.
You okay there, Carl?
Just listen to the caveman. Alright. We're gonna flip this upside down because we found out it's easier to do it this way. Sit that in there. Yeah, perfecto. Perfect. Run up. Now we're gonna pull this up. Slide that in. Slide that in all the way. Now we're gonna slide this all the way in, even it out. One thing I need to do, make sure, remind myself, here, let's take a little breathe. Get this, so if we don't, we'll never get that boot on. Anti-seize. So this has a lot of mud on it. This gentleman wheels the shit out of this Jeep. So we're gonna clean that up so it'll slide in easily. I like having all these mating surfaces clean. The reason why is because when I put this on here, I don't wanna have some dirt on this side, and when I put it on, the bearing is actually tilted a little side to side, up and down, where it depends on where the mud or dirt is, or rust or grime. And the reason why I want to make sure these are all clean, so when they mate together, it's a clean surface. I don't want the customer to come back and say, hey, I got a small vibration. Yes, a small dirt here and there, rust or anything, if it's not mated perfectly, it will actually create a vibration. And special bolts. Save your old bolt just in case if one of your buddies ever break one or whatever. We have it almost back together. Now we need to put the fat back in.
Well, we had an issue with those ball joints, and so they needed to come on out. And so what we did was we went ahead and popped them out. It's real important to make sure that you're cleaning your Jeep after you go out into mud, the sand, the waters, because what happens is if you don't wash it out real good afterwards, you're going to end up with a lot of corrosion, and it's real hard to get those parts off. So
What we did for this gentleman here, we went ahead and got it all cleaned up, and so it'll go together real nice. And then right after it goes together real nice, and he'll be set for another couple years with these ball joints. So just trying to make his ride safe for his wife so she could drive it every day because it's her daily driver. And other than that, that's what we doing.
Was that a good accent or?
No, horrible.
Today's ASMR is sponsored by
Okay.
I should probably read the directions.
Nah.
I am female, we do things like that.
You don't need instructions.
I think I got it pretty good, but just in case. I thought I need a shorty.
All right, guys. So in this episode, this young lady brought her Jeep in, and the rear pinion seal's leaking like crazy. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to change the pinion seal. So what I'm doing is I got the drive shaft taken out halfway out, and then I am taking the paint pen and I'm actually going to mark on the side of the bolt and over the edge of the pinion. So when I put the bolt back in, or the nut, I'm sorry, it'll be back to where it was. I'm actually just not only doing that, I'm actually going to count the threads. So I see 3 threads. That's right. So now I am going to take the bolt out, or nut. I get nuts and bolts backwards, so excuse me. So if you see here, on the red is where I just did the paint pen to be able to mark it. And then I can still see the edge up top. So right here, sometimes it'll drain out, but it's low on fluid. So we're gonna pop this out. So when I do pinion seals, I like to put a edge of RTV around the edge before I put it back in. It just seals better. I don't like the factory seals. So we're just gonna pull this over here. Dribble. So I put RTV around this edge. So when I go to put it back in, I know it's going to seal. All right. So let me grab the new one. Can I go tell her that I can't eat anymore?
And we are recording from Red Scorpion here in Tampa, Florida. The weather was hot and so was all the Jeeps leaving our shop today before we head out to SEMA. We had 15 Jeeps that we had to do this week, and tell us what was your favorite. Oh, that was great, Ron. You had no favorite. Must have been a crappy